Okay guys, it's time for another Tamara dating story. As you know, I'm dating too, and so going out, experiencing all kinds of fun and all kinds of trouble or interesting stories, just like you guys. So, okay, chatted with this guy online. We met on an online dating site, which works really well for me. And so we chatted online for a while. And then he suggested getting together, and as you know, always the phone call first. Always got to talk on the phone first. You can, if things go awry, you spot that right on the phone. You don't have to get dialed up. You don't have to go out. You don't have to waste any time or money. Love that. Great phone conversation. So we live about 50, 60 minutes apart. So we picked a spot in the middle. He picked the spot in the middle because it's always lovely when the man sets up the date. Okay, so we get there. This is the loveliest place in this little town, the nicest restaurant. And I'm waiting there, and I walk in. I get there a few minutes early just so I can take a breath, get myself together. And then he walks in. I didn't recognize him right away because he was in dirty work boots, really rugged camo cargo shorts, and then a logoed shirt. So just given where we were at, I didn't recognize him. So this is an attire story, by the way, how attire can kind of be distracting. Okay, so he walks up to me, thank goodness, because I would not have approached him, and said hello. We sat down and we started chatting and had a great date. But in the meantime, I'm thinking, well, okay, he got held up late at work. He's a contractor, he's a builder, he is in charge. When you're in charge, especially in that industry, things come up and the day gets away from you, and he didn't have time to go home and change. But again, we're in the nicest restaurant in this town, so I'm dressed to fit, the restaurant, and he's in dirty work clothes. It was so distracting. So we had a really nice meal. We went out for a walk, and the date ended. It was very pleasant. There just wasn't any connection or chemistry there. Okay, so we decided not to see each other again. Okay, now next, 2 years passes. Okay, so this guy approaches me online. Okay, we're talking. We talk on the phone. We're having really good conversation. We decide to meet. Okay, as we get closer to that date, though, I'm thinking, I wonder if I've met this guy. His pictures were a little blurry online, but he wanted to meet at that same restaurant, which really, given where I live, that's not a common suggestion. Okay, so I'm thinking, I wonder if we've met. And then he brought up a monument that's for service members that's right outside the restaurant. And we had talked about that on our first date too. And I'm like, okay, so I asked him before we met, have we been out before? And he said no. Okay, so we get to a different restaurant. We did go to a different restaurant. I get out, bam, I recognize him. I know it's him. So, of course, I look right away. What's he got on? Okay, they're clean work boots this time. Another logoed shirt. Okay, the first date logoed shirt, not the name of his business. This time we get in, we sit down. He's got another logoed shirt on, another name of a local business, not his business. He's acting really sheepish because he knew I'd asked him, had we met before? He remembered, said, no, we've never met before, and knew that I'd figured all this out now, right? We're there now. Okay, so it was really kind of awkward conversation, but we talked so easily on the phone that I thought, okay, we'll go out a second time, because obviously I like this guy. I went out with him 2 years ago. I've planned another first date right now. Okay, we'll go out again. You guys, the third date, he's in another logoed shirt. So this is 3 of the exact same shirt with different company logos on it. Again, none of which are his. Work boots again. This, I'm so easily amused. I mean, you just have to know that about me. Like, dating is fun because I make it fun. Like, to me, this is really just kind of funny now at this point because there's other funny stuff going on, but really this is the funniest thing. I mean, he's got, again, on the exact same outfit, essentially, work boots, logoed shirt, not advertising his business, advertising other people's businesses. And he's feeling really sheepish kind of about the way he's handled himself. So we didn't go out again, but seriously, you've got to think about what you have on. If you're going to the nicest restaurant in town, you need to dress for the venue. You're respecting your date. You're showing self-respect, and you're respecting the establishment too, right? Your date. How are things gonna go? You make the girl feel special when you dress up for her. And really, I kept expecting for him to say, oh, I just ran from a meeting. Oh, I just came from the job site. Or, oh, I'm really sorry that, I didn't have time to go home and change. Nope, he dressed that way on purpose for all, for all our dates. Okay, if you are running late for a date, ever, that's fine. Keep extra clothes in your car so you can change in the car just in case. If you have a job that time tends to get away, or you're relying on other people, or you travel, so you're hoping you arrive at the airport on time, that's fine. Just explain when you get there if you don't have extra things with you. If he would have just said to me, I got held up at the job site, I wouldn't have thought anything of it and the day would have progressed. But after I realized he'd actually intentionally dressed this way, and then of course, because I'm so easily amused, I'm thinking, I wonder if he's ever bought himself a shirt, or if he just uses other people's shirts. I wonder if he has any actual shoes besides work boots. I mean, it just got to be distracting. I mean, there wasn't anything hugely wrong with what he had on, but it's distracting because I'm thinking about, where's he been? Tell me, I'm thinking about his day. I'm thinking about the progress of things. I'm thinking about just general manners. Just lots of different things are going through my head instead of just getting to know him. So the focus when I talk about how to dress, it's really just because you want the person to focus on you. You don't want your date getting out of the car thinking, are they going to have the exact same shirt on again? I wonder if they're going to have, if they have any regular shoes. I wonder. You want them thinking about you, what you have to offer, what you enjoy, what you're looking for in a relationship. You want to just have a good time. So be careful what you wear. Dress for the venue. Put effort in. Look, clean and neat, and so your date can focus on you. Have a good day.